Good morning, everybody here in the United States. Good afternoon and good evening to people in India. First of all, let me wish all of you happy International Women's Day. It's a very special day, and let us celebrate it together. I also commend the initiative taken by GAVS Technologies to celebrate this occasion. We were only privileged, and we are only privileged to be a partner in this noble exercise. You know, when you talk of women empowerment or gender equality, I think the world has come a long, long way. There are changes sweeping across the world. You know, if you look at the Sustainable Development Goals, or before that, the Millennium Development Goals, there is a clear global compact that women empowerment is a key component of socioeconomic development today. Close to health, close to drinking water and sanitation, and other such socioeconomic attributes. The convening strength of women empowerment or women issues, the economic strength of women empowerment and such issues, the social imperatives of such issues, and how it is important today to bring all of this in a progress and development has actually got a huge global embrace. So we are very happy that women empowerment is being promoted across the world, and India, of course, is no exception. I would like to give some of the examples that I saw in the last 2-3 years, and it was a surprise for me, the kind of things that are happening in India, things that you would not see in books or you would not see people commenting as yet, because those changes are yet to be fully captured. I served the President of India before I moved to New York. The President of India happens to be visitors to 160 universities of higher learning and institutes of higher learning in India. And for each of the convocation that I accompanied to him, let me tell you, if there were 100 achievers, 95 of them or 90 of them invariably across India, from Agra to Patna to Guwahati to Tezpur to Pondicherry to Chennai, were women. So that is the sense, that is the change that is happening at the education level, at the college level, at the university level. I'm not sure what sort of impact it is going to have, but for sure, come few years and you're looking at a different sociology in India. 1. 2, never in my life I could have imagined that Indian Premier League, which is the most successful of Indian startups, will have one of its team being sponsored by a sanitary napkin or sanitary pad manufacturing company. The Rajasthan Royals team is sponsored by a company called Nine, which manufactures sanitary pads. So very proudly on their jersey, prominently just above the number, the sanitary pads, it struck me. It caught my attention. And thirdly, never in my life I would have imagined the Prime Minister of India from the ramparts of Red Fort on 15th August talking about sanitary pads and menstrual hygiene. So you can imagine how far we have come. We have demystified many things and we are moving in the right direction. In the years to come, I'm sure we'll make huge gains as far as women empowerment and gender equality is concerned. We cannot but promote it, for we cannot leave 50% of our people outside of the initiatives that we are doing, be it in the fields, be it in the industry or in the IT sector, in the science, technology, research, whichever sector you may wish to talk about. I must congratulate GAVS Technologies for promoting this culture of women empowerment and bringing more women into their fold. And I also commend all the Indian corporates who are moving in this direction. A lot is happening, a lot more will happen in the future. Once again, Happy International Women's Day to all of you. It is special to celebrate this occasion. It is even more special when you do it in New York, which is closely connected to the history of women's movement worldwide. Thank you very much. 3 cheers for GAFS Technologies. Thank you.